Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy and welcome back to another episode of Amnesia Memories. So let's jump right back in. Did you apologize to my dad at the hospital? Yeah. Though it wasn't exactly a great moment. I would have preferred that you remembered something about me where I was cooler. It's okay. It actually was pretty admirable. That's good. It sounds like you can remember some things again at least. Shin might have been bracing himself for this since yesterday morning when he noticed you were acting strange. It must have been a shock to realize that his girlfriend had lost her memories. He acts pretty tough, but that might be because he's anxious. Can you walk? We should take a walk around here. You might remember something. That's right. Excuse me. Seeing familiar places might jog your memory. Let's go! This is around where your parents' house was. You don't remember? I see. That's my house. It's really close to yours, so if anything happens, come over right away. Next is your work. It's about a 20-minute walk. What? Have you no mercy? This girl was in the hospital until yesterday. Don't you think this is too much for her? And his house is really close. Yet when we asked about a taxi, he said he didn't know the area. It was probably another trick, like when you said you guys were celebrating your 1-year anniversary. Yeah, obviously I made a lot of wrong choices the first time that I played this, so this is like basically a whole another game playing his route again, going through the good ending. Hey, are you okay, Elizabeth? It seems like you're in pain. I guess that was too much for you. Let's go into the cafe. This is where you work. Wow, what a pretty place! So you work here. Welcome back, Master, Madam. Master, Madam? Wait, Shin? She just got out of the hospital yesterday. Why'd you bring her all the way over here? Elizabeth, you look kind of pale. Is your head hurting? We're here as customers today. Oh, I see. Fine. How very rude of me. I'll return when you've decided on your order. Maybe you know him. He acted awfully close. That was Toma. Do you remember anything? I guess not. That's fine then. That's one objective down. I guess all that's left is to buy a cell phone, then take a taxi back. A cell phone? You don't have a cell phone. Didn't you realize that? It broke during your accident. Whoa! So that's why there wasn't a phone in your purse. You were fine in the hospital, but it would be a problem now if you couldn't contact me in an emergency. I don't really know what kind of phones girls like, so you choose. You came all the way here, you might as well. I was planning to take you back if you didn't seem to be doing well, but now that I think about it, you don't complain much anymore. Are you pushing yourself too hard? A little bit. Idiot. I never told you to overdo it. If you need to complain, tell me. I won't know unless you speak up. It's not like I can read your mind. I can't do anything about secret thoughts. And why do I have to tell you things like this now after all this time? We've built all these little details into our relationship over the past 10 years. It's really weird to have to explain things like this for you to understand. Is the person standing here really the Elizabeth I know? Or should I treat you like a stranger? Back during the accident, I thought you had died. I was really scared. Yesterday, when I noticed your memories were gone, I felt like this relationship and everything we've built was crumbling. You can still remember it, right? It's not all gone, is it? Well, it doesn't matter what happens. It's still all my fault. We're back! Oh, so tired. What a rough day. But you managed to get a phone. He's pretty forceful when it comes to getting things done. Anyway, the phone is already giving us valuable information. Today is August 2nd. It's pretty cool outside for August. Humans have been saying the weather's been abnormal over the past few years. I guess they were right. Global warming. Your new cell phone only has Shin's contact information. No, I guess it won't provide much more than that. But it seems like he's going to come by tomorrow too, so maybe we can leave a lot of the guesswork up to him. It's kind of bad that you can't move much because of your injuries, but you're making good progress. You were able to talk to someone you could trust about your amnesia, and he promised he wouldn't take you back to the hospital. Yeah, the future's looking bright. At this rate, your memories will be back in no time. Let's do our best tomorrow too. But he was blaming himself for all of this. No wonder he had such a serious look on his face. He wouldn't understand if you explained the truth, but leaving him to think that about himself is kind of sad. Yeah, but we still don't. Well, yeah, honestly, we don't know what he means when he's like, "Well, it was my fault." We really don't know what that means, because, yeah, I did the bad ending last time. So, I actually lied to you yesterday. What does he mean? And you just woke up too, right, Elizabeth? Your parents aren't overseas. They actually live in the next prefecture over. They just couldn't come pick you up from the hospital because of work. I just wanted to have you all to myself because you had amnesia. Here's their contact info. What? What's going on? That's a super huge mega lie! And he said it like it was nothing! Oh, hey, cool. Thanks for telling me. I did that one right, at least. The info's real, but what I said was a lie. What? I figured you'd keep trying to hide the fact that you have amnesia. And it looks like you've still got it. Your parents really are working overseas. I lied about having lied yesterday. That contact info is legit. I copied it from home. You could make an international call to check. Why that little? If he keeps lying, one day nobody's going to believe him anymore. I guess I was too naive to think it would fix itself after 1 or 2 days. How are you feeling? If you're okay to walk, we could go check out your school. You don't seem too bad, but personally, I'm kind of upset. What will you do? Do you want to go with him? Yeah, that sounds fine. Alright, let's go. You know, you're allowed to get mad when someone lies to you. I understand things are still hazy for you, but I did trick you a few times. This whole situation is just weird. I see. So he said it knowing you might get mad at him? I guess on some level I figured you'd get all pouty with me like you normally do. That you didn't makes me really uncomfortable. Right now you're still you, but you're different. I guess I can't just assume you'll react to things in the same way. Maybe that's how you used to be with Shin back before you lost your memories. Well, obviously, Orion. Let's get going. Oh, and if you don't feel well, let me know right away. Yes, sir! Well, so far this day I had done things right the first time. But that doesn't matter because the first day, or the second day, whatever, I messed up royally. This is your university. You started attending right after you finished high school. Both schools share the same campus, but they have uniforms, so outsiders can't really enter. I'd say the university's good enough though, right? So this is your school. He said your high school is on campus, so you've been coming here for a few years already. Do you recognize anything? Yeah, what's weird is that nothing is, like, triggering memories. I think what would stand out the most in your memory would be your after-school club. You've been in a band since your second year of high school, on vocals. You were really awful at first, but you practiced a lot, and then you were okay by your third year. I haven't heard you perform since you started college, but you've been pretty enthusiastic about it. This was the club room. Well, hello. Do you recognize it? You came here all the time. They're on break because of your injury. At this rate, they'll be on hiatus for a while. I think you usually practice about twice a week after class or on days off. I drop by kind of often, too, after you were done. We talk for a while in here. I really enjoyed seeing you get nervous around me. That doesn't really happen to me. But the time I confessed to you, our first kiss, it all happened in this room. Aww. You don't remember? Even if you don't remember it happening, do you at least remember the feeling? We've kissed many times, I can't even count anymore. It'd be frustrating if you told me you couldn't feel anything for being here now. I guess you don't. Sorry, I won't do it again. I figured if I kissed you here, you might remember something, but that was stupid of me. I'm sure it's troubling for you too. Right now, I'm just a stranger to you. No, I don't mind. Oh, really? Then maybe I won't hold back. A lot has happened, but it feels like at least some of your feelings are still there. I guess that's why you didn't mind getting kissed all of a sudden. That's good. There's no use dwelling on it. I should think of it as a long-term battle. Aww. I've taken you everywhere I could think of. I guess the rest will just have to take care of it, or take care of itself, sorry. You might also start to remember things when you talk to people you know. And if you go to a memorable place, you might start to remember what happened there. I could arrange for you to meet the people we know in common, but what's wrong? Why are you just standing there? Oh, finally, we got one. A live event? You want people to hear you sing? Have you ever recorded yourself singing and listened to it? It's seriously not something to write home about. You were just nervous? That's an excuse. It's because you didn't practice enough. Did you practice enough to have absolute confidence in your singing no matter what? No, right? You slacked off. Making up excuses doesn't mean people will give a shit. That's enough. You don't have to kick her down when she's already down. Or you don't have to kick her when she's already down. Shut up. Who's going to tell her if I don't? I'm sure everyone thought it was a terrible performance. You have to accept that first before you can fix it. If you're frustrated enough to cry, maybe you should practice more next year. Elizabeth, don't worry about it too much. He's exaggerating. It wasn't as bad as he says it was. Don't baby her, Toma. So dizzy. What is it? Don't tell me you weren't feeling well this whole time. No, I don't think so. I think that was just the impact of remembering a powerful memory. Whew, it seems like it's past. Are you all right? You made me cry after my performance? You sure remember the worst moments. It's because you weren't any good. Just putting this out there. But you were better the second time, so I told you so then. I see. Maybe Shin's attitude was enough to motivate you. Either way, you've been making good progress in remembering. It really must be because you're with someone you know really well who can talk to you about a bunch of things. But yeah, she does remember the worst moments with Shin. Holy crap! By the way, you're supposed to go back to work starting the day after tomorrow. Work? But trying to work with zero memories is a disaster in the making. Maybe we should ask the manager to reconsider. If possible, you want to keep word about your amnesia from spreading. Some terrible people might try to tell you things that didn't really happen in order to take advantage of you. I don't want a lot of people to know. I get where you're coming from. So you want to go back to work and hide your amnesia? At least your injuries will keep people from expecting too much from you for a while. If you want to go, I'll teach you how to do your job. I still remember it from when I used to work there. Wow, that sounds helpful! If that sounds good, we'll do some training here tomorrow. It'll be tough, so you'd better rest up today while you still can. We're thankful for the help, but just how tough is this training going to be? I get the feeling you'll take a lot less mental damage if you just go to work and mess everything up. Well, no choice now. Do your best, Elizabeth. Yeah, Aw, that one's cute. August 4th. I just taught you that a minute ago, you idiot. You should learn to use your brain more. You won't go very far in life without being able to do a little math in your head, idiot. He sure does love to say idiot a lot, doesn't he? This is exactly how I imagined things would go from the very beginning. I think that's about everything. Do you remember it all? I think so. Are you okay, Elizabeth? Alright then, let's put it to practice. I'll pretend to be the customer, and you serve me. Elizabeth, do your best so he doesn't make fun of you anymore. Whoa, the place we went to the other day where you work. It was a maid and butler cafe. You know what a maid cafe is. Just try to play the part. Welcome back, Master. Alright. Let's see. Next, you have to show them their seat and give them a menu. After you bring them some water, say, please call for me when you're ready to order. Then, you watch how they're doing from a distance until they call you. It shouldn't take too long. I'd like to order. Then you ask them what their order is. Do you remember how? Let's see, have you decided, Master? Alright. What kind of torture is this? Nothing. Anyway, my order. I'll have a made coffee set and a banana tart. When you receive the order, repeat it back to them before going into the kitchen. Yes, Master. Hey, can I just have my way with you or something? Hey, what the heck are you saying? This isn't good. This is just torture. Just show up already, Toma. Was that the doorbell? Do you have a guest? He's finally here. Come on in. What, do you own this place now? You're still in Elizabeth's house. Whoa, this is the guy you saw at the cafe. Elizabeth, are you okay? Your memories are still a bit mixed up, right? Just come in. This is Toma. You saw him at the cafe the other day. I thought it'd be a problem if you didn't have anyone to rely on at work, so I explained to him what was going on. Explained? I wish! More like you just told me. So, how much have you forgotten? Have you completely forgotten me? She doesn't remember either of us. In fact, I don't think she even knows what this place is. Huh? What do you mean you don't think she knows? Then just tell her! She can figure out that much for herself. I'm just helping her with the things she can't. Here we go again, Elizabeth. Sometimes I wish I could forget this guy I wish I could forget that this guy has such a terrible attitude. I'm sure he's put you through a lot. It must be frustrating. I'm sorry about that. Stop coddling her. No, you need to treat her better. Why do they sound so serious? Aren't they friends? What's going on here, Elizabeth? Can you remember anything? Whatever, just handle any work problems she has, Toma. That goes without saying. I'd help her even if you didn't ask me. Anyway, Elizabeth, it feels kind of weird saying this to you, but let me introduce myself. I'm Toma. We've known each other ever since we were kids. I'm kind of like your older brother. I thought I was an older brother to Shin, too, but I'm not a kid. I don't need some pseudo-older brother. As you can see, he doesn't prefer it. But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe. By subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!